Hey, what up, everybody? It's Mike.
It's Sam.
Can we stop this, Chinese people? Huh? You know, can I tell you guys what happened when I went to Hong Kong and Taiwan?
Oh, you saw something like this?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Can I tell you guys what happened? I talked about this on my blog, but when I was in Taiwan and Hong Kong, I spoke English the whole time.
Right.
You know why?
Yeah, because then people would know that you're not from mainland China.
Right.
Because then they have because Chinese people have prejudice against Chinese people.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I didn't want the people of Taiwan and Hong Kong to know because I have a more of a Mandarin or mainland accent.
Yeah, like a very authentic one.
Like
because you could have a mainland Southern accent,
right? But I have a very authentic mainland accent where if you heard it from Taiwan or Hong Kong, you'd be like, yeah, this guy's from mainland China. This guy's not from the U.S. Whatever.
No.
And because of this stuff.
Yeah, stuff
because
like this.
all this crazy stuff that happens.
Basically, you see this all the time where parents let their children basically defecate and urinate in public.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking about Chinese travelers in general.
Chinese travelers
This is one of the worst things. That this happened a lot in Hong Kong where Chinese tourists will let their kid pee or poo in public. Literally, pee or poo in public.
Did you see that in Hong Kong?
No, this was a news story.
No, but did you?
No, I didn't actually see it.
Okay.
But this is a big thing between Hong Kong people and mainland people because of this. And you would think one place it would not happen will be on an airplane, but you'd be wrong because it happens on airplanes, not just once. So this one, the granny just let the kid pee, even though they said all the bathrooms were empty. The grandma's just like, here, just pee right here. Just do it right here, but on your right down below your seat.
Gosh,
can you imagine the stink of that,
dude?
Afterwards,
Yo, honestly, like on an airplane. First of all, did she expect the flight to take off after that? I mean, you just peed in the airplane. This is like if it's uncontrollable and you're running out and okay, you get a little bit, but this is like, go ahead, go do it right now.
Yeah.
How can you take off after that?
Yeah.
You can't. Okay, originally I thought this was like before the plane left, but you told me that it was mid-air.
It's well, from what we can find, it's mid-air.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like you're in an airplane, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
It's not like oh, it smells so bad, I'll crack a window open. I mean, this is crazy. And like this isn't the first time.
No, not the first time.
Worser, like I've seen photos of grandparents letting kids. Is it like a grandparents thing or the moms and dads let their kids do this too?
No. Moms and dads too. It was another story
I
want to bring up. Is this little girl.
Yeah.
And the parents let her poo.
P-O-O.
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 Poop.
P-O-O.
On the floor of the airplane because they said the bathroom is too small to fit 3 people.
That's crazy.
And if you look at this story, look at this kid. Yeah. This kid is not a baby.
That's a grown that's like a 7-year-old kid.
That kid is not a baby. That kid is that's a kind of a big kid already.
Yo, and then I don't know if you heard of this one too. Like on a flight to the U.S. From China to Beijing to Detroit, parents let a boy poo in the middle of the aisle mid-flight, and they actually put newspapers.
Yeah.
And then they were even, I mean, like, look, not every Chinese person does this. All the Chinese people on the airplane were like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But there are, for some reason, the ones that do it, they happen to be Chinese. No, you don't really hear about this from other regions, and it's just like, what goes through your head?
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't see like a news going, hey, Japanese mom lets her kid poo on the airplane. Thai mom let her kid pee in a cup on the airplane. Like, you don't hear about that. It's always the Chinese people. You know why? Because like, look, let's be honest here. A lot of Chinese people from China, they're newly rich. A lot of them, they're coming here. They you know, the luxury of flight, never been on a plane before or something. And in China, this happens all the time, where you let your kid defecate wherever you want.
In the public.
In the public, wherever. It's okay.
Right.
I mean,
it's not okay, but it is okay for them.
Yeah. I mean, no one says anything. Everyone does it. That's why it's okay. Everyone does it.
Right.
That doesn't mean it's good. You know. So it happens, and then you do it in some other country or some other environment where that's really not okay. And then this stuff that's gonna happen. This makes it to the news, and then everyone's like hates Chinese travelers, and then everyone hates mainland Chinese people because it's like, oh, we don't like you guys. You guys are horrible tourists. I talked about like this in my blog where I was in Taiwan. I was at the National Palace Museum.
Oh yeah,
I really wanted to go. And I've been wanting to see this for so long, and I go inside, and there's busloads of mainland travelers, and it was like basically people literally cut. I was literally, oh my god, this happened. I was in line. I was in line. I was the next to go ticket counter. I was in line. I turned away for a second. Next thing I know, a dad and a mom and the 2 kids cut right in front of me. Like I'm like, what?
And then you're like, excuse me.
And then no, I actually didn't say anything because the kids were there. I'm not gonna say anything because your kids are there. I don't want to, I want to save you some face.
Yeah.
I don't want to say something to you in front of your kids.
Yeah.
But how's that okay?
Is that okay?
I go into the museum. It was like shoveling everywhere. There's signs that says keep quiet. No one's quiet. Everyone's like shouting. It's the worst experience of my life. I literally had to leave after 30 minutes. So this stuff with like the Chinese travelers. And we're gonna get some people.
It's a worldwide issue right now.
Oh my god! Stop defending.
Stop defending people.
People like in the comments. We'll get some people in the comments like,
oh, of course.
Shut up! Like, come on,
dude. I mean, there's people literally defending that buffet video where they were hungry. I'm like, oh my god. So that makes it okay for you? It doesn't make. So you could say, well, these kids had to go to the bathroom. Like,
yeah, the bathrooms were vacant. Like it wasn't big enough for you.
Like I hear like in other parts of the world, like you hear like you're on a plane. Let's say a little American kid, they're like, "Mom, I gotta go," and they're like, "Okay, we can go, but let's wait." There's a man like they're like teaching you. Yeah. They're like, "Look, you gotta learn how to develop some holding skills anyway. So hold it for a little bit, and then we'll go. I'll take you to the bathroom." Like you don't just go, yeah, go right there. Yo, but if you saw this on a plane, I would go stop them. But I don't.
No, that's not your job. That's the flight attendant should go stop them.
But if they don't, I will take it upon myself.
You could be What you'll probably do is be like, hey, excuse me, can you that?
Right.
Yeah.
If
the flight attendant doesn't do anything, you'd be like, oh, that's kind of weird. That's on the flight attendants.
No, it is. But let's say the flight, because look, it happened, right? So you go get a flight attendant. You go, excuse me, they're about to poop.
No one told anyone.
Right.
I'd be like, ding ding.
Okay.
Excuse me, some kid's about to poop right there.
So now flight attendant, let's just say they go, okay, I don't like. Let's say they don't care. You have to go up.
You at least got to say something. Be like, excuse me, you can't do this.
Can't do it.
Cannot do this here.
I mean, like, I'm surprised there's not a bunch of people that go up and be like, what are you doing right? I would.
Chinese people here, the thing is we're so passive. We're like, let's just not get into trouble. It's none of our business. But speak up. If I see a tourist if I see a Chinese tourist in New York,
you do it.
Who is doing something like kind of just really socially not right,
yeah.
I would say something. And I have said stuff. Yeah. Like I was at a Grand Canyon where this Chinese bus pulls up, right? Grand Canyon, beautiful, one of my favorite places.
Right.
Chinese bus pulls up. Guy gets off the bus. First thing he does, walks to the Grand Canyon, spits. I'm like, no way, he spit in the Grand Canyon.
I mean, I wouldn't even. Oh my god. You know what he probably thought? Oh, that's a big hole over there. I mean, like
it's incredible. But I would speak up. I encourage everybody else, if you see, for the sake of future reputation of Chinese people, for the sake of you being able to speak Chinese in Taiwan and everywhere else you go and be proud of it,
yeah,
speak up.
Exactly.
All right, thanks for watching. See you.